you're going to have to report in some format to Mr. Coast as a bond condition. Do you understand that? All right, now I have someone else from the jail. Can I have your name, please?
Shamari Jackson.
All right, Mr. Jackson, let me get your file. And
Mr. Jackson is my client, Your Honor.
yes, he is. All right, this is in the matter of people of the state of Michigan versus Shamari Jackson, file number 25-22400FH. I have Rhonda Underwood appearing on behalf of Mr. Jackson. I have Isaac Sneed appearing on behalf of the people. So, Ms. Underwood, have you received a copy of the prosecutor's request for discovery, witness list, and felony information?
Yes, we have, Your Honor.
All right, and how would you like to proceed today?
Your Honor, I believe there is a plea offer that Mr. Jackson is going to accept today.
All right, and what is that plea offer?
The plea offer, Your Honor, is Mr. Jackson will plead guilty to an attempted possession of a stolen vehicle, a 2.5-year misdemeanor, felony with a Killebrew to a Haida, Your Honor. And I believe the prosecutor has no objection to Mr. Jackson being released at this time pending sentencing, Your Honor. He's been in jail a long time.
All right, Ms. Underwood, we have information that Kalamazoo has a warrant for his arrest for larceny. My notes show that, yes, he's been in jail since June 7 on this case and a contempt for failure to appear. But his CCH is showing that Kalamazoo may also hold a warrant for his arrest for larceny.
Your Honor, it's probably because he didn't show up because he was in our jail. Mr. Jackson knows he has to take care of that.
Okay, so Mr. Jackson, do you understand if I release you, they may come get you if they have a holder, all right?
Yes, I understand.
Okay. All right, and Mr. Sneed, the people are agreeing to, what was the bond conditions, or Ms. Underwood, what would you say after he enters a plea, he could be released?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you waive the reading of the felony information?
I do waive the reading of the felony information.
All right, so Mr. Sneed, is that under your, I don't know if this is your file or not, but is that your understanding of the plea agreement in this file?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
All right, so Mr. Jackson, raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so, all right, good. Now I'm going to need you to speak loud for me and you can put your hand down. So,
okay.
Mr. Jackson, you've heard the statement of your attorney and the prosecutor in this case. Is it your intention to plead guilty to count 2, attempted stolen property, receiving and concealing, which carries a maximum penalty of up to 2.5 years in prison and or a $5,000 fine or 3 times the value of the motor vehicle, which is ever graded? Do you understand it? And is it your intention to plead guilty to that charge today?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Are you satisfied with Ms. Underwood as your attorney and the advice that she has given you?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Now there has been an agreement placed on the record that if he qualifies and he could be eligible for sentencing under the Holmes Youthful Training Act, that would be the Killebrew, and also that he would be released upon entry of the plea today. But other than that, neither the prosecutor, the defendant, nor anyone on the defendant's behalf has discussed any other possible sentence with the court. Is that correct, Ms. Underwood?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Is that correct, Mr. Sneed?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
And Mr. Jackson, is that correct as far as you're aware?
Yes, it is. Yes, ma'am.
All right. So, Mr. Jackson, if a guilty plea is accepted, there will be no trial. That means that you will be giving up rights you would have had at trial. I'm going to explain those rights to you now to make sure that you understand them. You have a right to a speedy public trial by jury. You may ask for a non-jury trial, and if a prosecutor and court agree, you can have a non-jury trial. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to have the prosecuting attorney prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you are guilty and you do not have to prove anything. You have the right to be present at trial and have witnesses against you appear at trial and ask those witnesses questions. You have the right to have the court order any witnesses you have for your defense to appear at the trial. You have the right to remain silent during your trial, not to have your silence used against you. However, you also have the right to testify at your trial if you want to testify. Do you understand that if a plea is accepted, you may be giving up the right to appeal issues that would otherwise be appealable if you were convicted at trial? Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that any appeal from the conviction and sentence pursuant to the plea will be by application for leave to appeal and not by right? Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, this next part is really important in your case, Mr. Jackson. Mr. Coast did come to the jail and he did a pretrial assessment for you. Now, in this case, you scored a 6 on the assessment, which puts you in the high category to pick up a new arrest and or not appear for future court dates. You are from Kalamazoo. At the time you spoke with them, you were considered homeless. You're not employed at this time and you've already failed to make a court date. So you are in a high risk category. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, the reason that's important is the law in Michigan has changed. So if I accept your plea and you engage in any misconduct as defined in MCR 6.310 between now and sentencing, I'm not bound by any sentencing agreement or evaluation, and you would not have a right to withdraw your plea. Misconduct is defined to include, but is not limited to, absconding, failing to appear for sentencing, violating terms of conditions on bond, or the terms of any sentencing or plea agreement, or otherwise failing to comply with an order of the court pending sentence. So a bond condition, not to commit any new crimes, not to consume alcohol, not to use illegal controlled substances. You're going to have to report in some format to Mr. Coast as a bond condition. Do you understand that?
Yes,
And Mr.
ma'am.
Coast will set that up. And if you're living in Kalamazoo, it might be video, or it might be calling, whatever it might be, you're gonna have to do that. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
If you pick up a new case, if you get in trouble, if you don't show up, then I don't have to give you HIDA. I can put you in jail, and that whole plea agreement goes out the record and you won't, or goes out the window, and you won't have a right to withdraw that plea. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do. Yes, ma'am.
All right. So, and are you currently homeless? Do you have a place to go?
Yes, I do. Currently, I'm going to go to the homeless shelter in this area. I'm going to call Kalamazoo and see what they want to do. I'm going to call my mom to see if she'll bring me up there to take care of that. Other than that, I have nothing else to say.
Okay. Okay. So I will tell you, my gut is like, if I keep you in jail, I know you're going to show up and you're going to qualify for HIDA and you won't get in trouble and you'll have a place to stay. But I'm going to give you this opportunity. You can't screw it up. So if you can't
Okay.
make court, you call. You call and say, I can't get there. Can I move this? You don't dip out on me. All right.
Okay, I understand. Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. So
Sorry.
do you understand? Oh, Miss Underwood.
I was gonna say, the only way you screw this up is if you don't show up and you don't call us. That's the
Okay.
only way you screw this up, okay?
Okay. All right.
Okay. If you are not a citizen of the United States of America, conviction of a crime may result in deportation, exclusion from admission to the United States of America, or denial of naturalization. Do you have any questions about the rights that I've given to you, Mr. Jackson?
No, I do not.
All right, so how do you wish to plead to the charge that on or about June 7 of 2025 in Woodstock Township in the county of Lenawee, that you did commit the offense of attempted stolen property, receiving and concealing a motor vehicle? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Has anyone made any threats or promises to you to induce you to plead guilty to this charge?
No.
You understand, if I accept this plea, you will be giving up any and all claims that your plea is given as a result of promises or threats that were not disclosed to the court on the record during this hearing, or that it was not your own choice to enter the plea. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Is the prosecutor or defense counsel aware of any promises or threats or inducements other than the plea bargain to induce the defendant to plead guilty? Your client's in my waiting room, Ms. Dumont.
Anzu?
Yeah,
Okay.
Bowerman, or that one is anyway.
Or-
All right, so your attorney hasn't promised you anything, correct?
No.
And it's your own choice to plead guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so Mr. Jackson, on June 7 of 2025, were you in Woodstock Township in the county of Lenawee?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and did you attempt to, did somebody try to give you or help ask you to conceal a 2018 Chevy Silverado?
No.
Ms. Underwood, help me out on this one.
Mr. Jackson, were you in possession of the Silverado?
Yes.
And that was stolen in Kalamazoo or in that area,
Yes, ma'am.
but you knew it was stolen.
Yes, ma'am.
I believe that's sufficient, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Sneed, are you satisfied?
Yes, thank you.
All right, has the court complied with MCR 6.302 B, C, and D? Ms. Underwood,
It has.
Mr. Sneed?
Yes, Your Honor.
I accept the plea. It has been given. It has been given understandably, voluntarily, and accurately. The defendant has full knowledge of his rights. He does have competent counsel. This court has made no agreement regarding the possibility of a plea or possible sentence in this case with the prosecutor, the defense attorney, the defendant, or anyone acting in the interest of either of them other than the Killebrew. But at the end of the day, that's up to Mr. Jackson on whether that goes through. I'm going to refer this matter to the probation department for a pre-sentence investigation. So, Mr. Jackson, when you get released from the jail, you're going to get some paperwork. On that paperwork will be your sentencing date. Don't lose it. If you lose it, call Ms. Underwood, call Mr. Coast, make sure you have the date. So I'm going to set this for sentencing on November 7 at 8:15 in the morning. Now, Mr. Jackson, we do allow people to appear for sentencing via Zoom. So if you're living up in Kalamazoo with your mom or you're out of the city, you can appear via Zoom, but you got to call and get the Zoom instructions. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
And then Mr. Coast is going to need an address as soon as you get one and contact information for you. So, Mr. Coast, are you going to want to break out with them when we're done here?
Yes, please, Judge. Thank you.
All right.
Yes.
So, Mr. Jackson, two things you're going to do today. If you get out of jail, you may not get out of jail if there's a holder, but if you get out of jail today, you got to walk over to the courthouse. You got to come to the 3rd floor. You got to check in with Darren Coast. So you go to the clerk's office and say, hey, I need to talk to Darren. They'll get him. He'll come out in the hallway and talk to you. And then you got to go to the probation department, which is on the same floor, and check in. They're going to give you a packet to fill out and a time to talk to them. You have to appear for those. Okay.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
All right. So the responsibility is all on you to do the things you need to do. And I know you're young, but I feel like you can handle this. So if you want to appear via Zoom, you can appear via Zoom, but understand you have the right to appear in person. All right.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
All right. So I'm going to put down possibly via Zoom. Oh, and we're going to, thanks, Doug. You're going to get an advice of rights form over at the jail. Did you already get that? Or Ms. Underwood, did you have him sign it?
I did not have one signed, Your Honor. I apologize.
Right. I'm going to have Ms. Adams send over an advice of rights form for you to fill out. It goes over the rights I've already read to you. And do you have any questions, Mr. Jackson?
No, I do not.
When you meet with the probation department, you need to be very truthful about your background, the events that occurred. They'll prepare a report. We'll get a copy to Ms. Underwood. Make sure you stay in contact with Ms. Underwood. She will review that with you. And then we'll see you back on that day for sentencing. All right.
All right. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. Good luck.
Judge,
Yes.
could I be put in a room with him as well? Get his contact information.
Okay. So I'm going to open up this breakout room. And Mr.
Maya,
Jackson.
make sure you get any paperwork over here that they tell you to get, including a probation worksheet. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right, go join that room and then you're all set.
Okay. Thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching. Please do let us know in the comments what you thought of this video. If you'd like to support what we do here, the best way to do it is to pick up some of our merch. You can find it at courtroomfiles.com.